Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Today we're going to be watching Unbroken 2. I watched the movie Unbroken not too long ago and I was like, okay, why don't I squeeze in watching Unbroken 2? I heard about Unbroken by a friend and I pleasantly enjoyed it. It was a very interesting watch. It was very nice seeing his growth, his inspiration, as well as his endurance and perseverance to keep on going. It was always really, really hard. Somebody did mention to me that this is one of the favorite faith-based films, but I was confused because it didn't really feel faith-based. So today I'm gonna find out if the second movie is actually gonna be more faith-based. I found out that the second movie is because it mentions Billy Graham. He has a wife now. He's struggling with PTSD. He is depressed. He's going through it, and I'm so excited to finally get to see what is it how it was like after the war, because yes, it was amazing. It was a big celebration. We got to see him being reunited with his mom and his dad and his siblings, but we do know that that was such a traumatic experience. He experienced so much beatings. He was at sea for a whole month and beyond. He had to eat food, raw food. He survived so much torture. He was pushed to the limit, and we can't imagine something like that is something that you can get over overnight by just hugging friends and family. That's something that needs truly the hand of God and healing and therapy and a lot. So I'm very curious to see how he had to deal with that and how he found his path to redemption. And yeah, I'm so excited for this movie. I know the movie is gonna be good quality because the first movie was. And I would like for you to stay to the end to hear my final thoughts and review. Pure Flix.
Notorious tornado swooped the mine.
Yeah, I remember this. Very iconic. Mm-hmm. They still haven't explained what went wrong. Like, how did he get from? I know the Olympics got cancelled, but how did he get to host that whole shipwreck? Not shipwreck. How did he get to the army soldier people?
Green Hornet, we're going down.
Yeah, I remember that. that ocean. That ocean period felt forever. I wanted it to be so over. Ooh, this is such a nice sequence, kind of showing us previous shots, like the previous shots from the first movie. Very nice. Yeah, it was rescued, but then it was also tortured. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I did not like this. I don't know which one's worse, being in the ocean or the land. Yes, the Japanese surrendered. Let's go. That was nice. Oh, this was so nice. Unbroken Path to Redemption, a true story. I'm so excited! I was craving more faith-based elements in the first movie. I'm so glad I get to watch this now. Oh, 1950. I love the 50s. Mostly for their clothes, specifically. Kind of the music too. Like swing. I love swing music.
Mr. Zamperini, good morning.
Okay, looking good, looking more Italian every day.
Should I call a taxi?
This is not the same actor, right? I don't think so.
There's no need, I'll walk.
You know the way.
First time in Tokyo.
Is this the same actor? I don't think so. I don't think it's the same actor. Is he visiting the prison where he was in?
You know, my mother saw you at the Olympics in 36. She was thrilled to hear I'll be meeting with you.
Was this where he was?
These men did terrible things to you.
Mm-hmm. I can still remember it. That was horrible.
What are you going to say to them?
Yeah, what would he say to them? I wonder if they're still there. Embarrassment, though? Would they even have embarrassment? It would be so hard for me to go back, honestly. Yeah, the tables are really turned. I wonder what they're doing here, though. Are they just capturing them?
Where's Watanabe?
Of course. I'm guessing he's the Japanese guy that I could not stand to watch.
Where's the bird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, this is so fun. Oh, 5 years earlier. Okay, so we're going back.
Me too, Dad.
I can't believe that it's you that you're actually home.
I'm all right.
The tone completely changed. Was this directed by the same person? Because the feel of this movie feels so different. It feels different.
We were so
That was just a reporter making stuff up to try and sell newspapers.
Yeah, it's not the same actor.
Let's go.
Andiamo ragazze, su, forza! Nel nome del Padre, del Figlio, dello Spirito Santo.
Oh, I could understand some of that. That was nice. Must feel so good. He kept on talking about his mother's cooking.
I was always bragging about mom's cooking.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, and the guys, they would make me describe every dish, every sauce, every pinch of spice, everything, all the details over and over again every single day.
I was wondering if that was a wise decision. I was so scared there was gonna be some sort of cannibalism or something happening. So I was like, should you be talking about food all the time? But you know what? I need to stop expecting the worst from these movies and just enjoy them.
What?
The legendary gnocchi.
What is this, Christmas?
Every Christmas since you've been gone.
And all your birthdays.
That makes complete sense. They thought he was dead.
I work in a swing shop.
Ooh, you see, this is what I was talking about. Sweet.
All of Torrance was praying for your safe return.
Well, that's swell.
A miracle you survived.
It is. It's a big miracle. Honestly, from the ship, not a shipwreck. Why I keep on saying shipwreck? From being in the ocean to the torment he went through.
Miracles didn't save my tail feathers, Padre. A couple of atomic bombs did that.
No.
Oh, still doesn't believe, huh?
Don't discount God's role in your journey.
That's something I did notice in the first movie. He didn't really mention much about God, or even if he didn't, you didn't really see God much.
Right, Padre. Give him all the blame.
Oh. Ooh.
God's not to blame for your suffering.
Thanks, Padre.
Oh no. But what happened to that vow that you made to God, though, that if you could make it through it, you dedicate your life to Him?
Japanese have released a recording of an American prisoner they claim is Olympian Louis Zamperini.
I have a feeling that he's gonna get bad flashbacks here.
Hello, Mother and Father,
This is actually quite sad.
relatives, and friends. This is your Louis talking. Through the courtesy of the authorities here, I am broadcasting this personal message to you.
I think he's not gonna wanna hear this. Yeah, I don't think you would wanna hear that.
It'll be the first time in 2.5 years.
He's gonna end up yelling. I knew he was gonna do something like that. It's too soon.
Dad kept the oil change for you. Drove around the block once a week.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love his car. I like these type of cars. They're really cute.
It's a work in progress. You'll get tuned up.
Oh, Pete. You are always seeing the potential in things. Even your baby brother.
I love the older brother.
Those B-29s that came flying over the camp. They dropped Hershey bars. You ever see what chocolate does to your guts after a couple of years of moldy rice?
Oh, I was wondering what they were being fed though.
Hospital ship comes steaming in there carrying all these guys. Missing legs and arms and they're all torn up, blind, burnt. And that's when the war became real to me. Now they say that it's over. But in a second, I just keep feeling like this.
You can also see through Louis' performance. I don't know who the actor is, where he can relate to that. Like, I wonder if he even felt like he was really free for the first couple of days. Like, it must feel like a dream.
Flash alarm's gonna go off and expand your battle stations. Maybe the war's not over just because they say it is.
I don't think they should be telling him this. Like, even if the sister put in the radio thing, I feel like it's too soon to be talking about it in this way. Of course, he needs to talk about what happened and, still address it. But I feel like to share with him all these fears and worries, re-hearing things, like he needs time to first properly get over it.
You can't help but be a big brother, can you?
Yeah, the PTSD. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa. You. Yeah.
Rise and shine, knucklehead. Breakfast is ready.
That was also a different actor. I'm guessing this was produced by a different company or something. The music back then was so fun.
I'd like to get 2 shots with Captain Zamperini's family.
Hmm.
I was proud to represent my country in Berlin in the 1936 Olympics. And
Is he starting to get a drinking problem? Yeah, starting to get a big drinking problem.
thank you so much for having me. Everyone always does.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about people wanting him to make speeches and stuff like that about his experience.
You know, how do you survive 47 days on a raft in the Pacific Ocean?
That's crazy.
I would describe to the boy how my ma would cook my favorite dishes.
Aww, that's so cute.
We talked about curls. Rita Hayworth. How many polka dots on that swimsuit? I got like every single polka dot on that.
What is he saying?
89 polka dots. I counted up.
What are you saying? Oh my gosh, he's not okay. He's not. Someone get him a
Sometimes
therapist.
I wish I was.
I don't even know if therapy was really a thing back then.
The war might be over, but bills are still coming in, so just keep on the bonds, folks.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Sometimes I wish I was a polka dot.
Yeah, that was not a good line. He was clearly very, very drunk.
Been getting soused in the club car on the train every night. What's going on with you?
You need to talk to someone about this, honestly.
When you get home, I want you to go see my friend, Dr. Dale.
Yes, thank you. He needs to talk to a therapist or someone.
Get yourself a suntan and lay off the hooch.
Yep, stop drinking. Ooh, she's beautiful.
Hey there, gorgeous.
Hello.
But she's already taken. That beach felt like a green screen.
Merritt! Hey! 2 Cuba Libres, por favor.
No more drinking.
Hey, did I tell you about the time I split an ice cream cone with Lana Turner?
Oh, he keeps on looking at her.
You wouldn't happen to be looking for Sue Eamon around at your party, would you?
Sure. Know where we can find him?
Oh, you really know how to shoot a guy down. Tell my mother I love her.
Dramatic. This man is so dramatic.
I read about you in the papers. About you in the newsreel.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, boy.
Uh-huh. The start of a romance.
Thank you for serving the free world to girls like me.
I think it was worth it.
Oh.
Hey, would you like to?
Yes.
Yeah, she was clearly into him.
Do you always take girls fishing on the first date?
What? Your mother wouldn't approve?
Ooh, that is an interesting decision for a first date.
The guy in the caddy convertible.
How do you know that?
I saw you leaving with him.
Oh my god, I'm snuffling. Aww, just cute.
Halfway around the world in Tokyo, another group was tied.
Ooh.
Japan's Pearl Harbor premier Hideki Tojo.
PTSD's gonna come back.
After a 2-year trial, he was hanged for his act.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You thought you were fool. I will never leave you.
Yeah. It's not okay. You still need to see that doctor.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I imagine it's hard to watch someone.
At least she understands that it's hard.
Did you pray while you were off fighting the war?
No, begging is more like it.
I wonder if she's Christian.
I didn't pay much attention in mass.
Yeah, we could tell. I could tell.
All the time.
Ah, so she is Christian.
Marry me.
What?
In a week, I gotta go back on the road, pitching war bonds, and I'm not leaving here without you.
Oh, I wonder if he met her this fast and proposed this fast.
It's more like a kidnapping than a marriage proposal.
No, you can go your whole life without ever meeting the person you're supposed to be with, but you're the one.
Aww, that's nice.
I'll race you for it. You need a lifeguard stand, and I'll marry you.
That's an interesting way.
And if I lose?
Then you lose.
Ooh.
No!
Ooh, I feel like she's letting him win. Yeah. Aww.
For better or for worse things, you can say them now. You mean it.
I'm here for you. The officer, the hero. You.
That must be so reassuring for him to hear that she loves him. Any man would love to hear those words. Is this the wedding dresses? The wedding dresses back then were so simplistic.
That's what I said. Big man love place.
Aww. Ooh, is this the new home?
Wonder when they're gonna fix that darn elevator.
The water won't turn off.
Oh, no.
There it is. I got it.
Oh, I love her skirt. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She cannot save you. I will destroy you both.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, he really needs to see.
And are waking up screaming, sobbing.
Like you.
Are you sleeping well? You're having any
Hope he's gonna be honest.
night sweats or nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I can't handle.
Like, he needs to get over his ego and honestly just ask for help.
Your mental health is just as important as your physical well-being.
Yeah, it is. You need to really get that help.
Excuse me. Hi. I'm here to apply to the delivery job.
Wow, there's lots of applying for that job. All right, he was a high schooler when he went to the Olympians and he was quite young. He didn't have time to study anything. So he has no qualifications in that way. He could apply to be a coach, right? Like an athletic coach or something at a high school.
On making the Olympic teams for the 48 games in
Must be feeling like his whole life has just been taken away.
It looks like you've been running barefoot on hot coals.
I have to get used to it. I can't get to London with pretty feet.
Are you serious?
Oh, he's gonna be running again.
What's this?
If you're gonna train for London, you have to do it right.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Yes, dear, that's what husbands are supposed to say when their wives tell them to do something. Just go nice and easy, see if you can make it all the way around.
Yeah, it's gonna have to restart from over again.
Yes, dear.
I like how his wife is basically his coach now.
Across the finish line, you're mumbling something.
I wasn't mumbling, I was saying a prayer. Sure seems to make a difference. Shaving half a second off your time every day.
It's coming down in better shape.
He's refusing to give God any credit for anything. What if he has some underlying resentment and anger towards God?
How's the running going? Got me out there every morning. Yeah. But I thought you were bad. Taskmaster.
She's amazing for doing that, huh? We love a supportive wife.
Does Lou know?
Know what? Oh, I'm wondering if she's pregnant?
They're worried about money, finding work. I don't want to say anything until I have to. Hey, come on.
She doesn't need him to be concerned about her having a baby. I'm just guessing it's about her being pregnant. This is just a guess because I can't think of anything else.
Lou bet Pete he could run a 407 mile.
I wonder how she could tell. Okay, if she is pregnant, I wonder how the other girl could tell.
Louis Zamperini. Hey, guys!
He's such a legend.
Can we run with you? Suppose if you like looking at my backside.
That confidence. I don't know, Louis. But we'll see.
Go!
Let's go. I actually don't know if he's gonna win or not. Seems to still be getting it. Let's go. Okay, he still got it. He still got it. You still got it. Oh no, his foot. No. He sprained his ankle. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll have another doctor take a look. There must be something that they can do.
Oh my god.
You just told me if I heard it again. This is all.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Yeah, why didn't you?
It doesn't matter.
So we were supposed to be open with each other.
That is true. I mean, girl, if you are pregnant, to be honest, you're not open either. So you can't really keep that argument.
I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, and I fell and I hurt myself.
I don't remember that.
There's 3 times that I fell. And I remember thinking to myself, I thought so clearly that it was God. He was doing this to me. He was tripping me up, and I can't help but think that
No.
maybe he's doing it again.
He has a resentment towards God.
And all of the terrible things, they just go away. It's just my heart pumping, my lungs pumping, and my legs pumping.
Yeah, that's not the solution to anything, though.
For him to take it away, it's some kind of punishment.
I can understand why he's feeling that way, though. Like, that whole first movie did feel like a one big punishment. It wasn't from God.
Oh, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the late Louis Zamperini.
This guy's a whole character.
Phil, it's great to see you. It's good to see you, too.
Wait, is this Phil? I kept on calling him Felix, but I think I said the name wrong. Is Phil the guy that was with him on the left?
So what's with the limp? Oh, it's nothing. I just tripped going down some stairs.
Why is he lying? I guess maybe something I noticed that he must have a lot of pride. I would look at him the exact same way, like, why are you
Just
lying?
telling us about that crash landing you guys had in that B-24.
The reason I'm still alive is because this guy was the best pilot in the Pacific. Here's to Harold.
Okay, so it was Phil. According to Felix in the previous movie, when I gave my end review, oh my gosh.
Pardon me. I need to powder my nose.
Am I going with Val to make sure she comes back?
Oh my gosh.
Give me another round and keep him coming.
No, he's going back to drinking?
In the paper, they can't find the bird. Rounded up all the rest of the guard. Deflew the coop.
Oh, isn't this 5 years earlier?
Jap prison guard, Mutsuhiro Watanabe, called him the bird.
I remember him. I did not like him. I have to practice the verse that says, love your enemies. And what's it gonna pray for those who okay, it's leaving me, but yeah, I forgive you, the bird, even though it's really hard for me to.
I just read about this ex-POW. He was heading to work, still over there. And he saw this Jap face in the crowd. And well, he gets suspicious. So he follows him.
This is not good for him. He's
He's cooling his heels in Sugamo prison.
Prison is too good for the bird.
yeah, there's a lot of hatred and anger for the bird. Oh my gosh. Did they really give them like expired rice?
What is this?
It's rice, sir.
I didn't order rice.
It comes with the meal.
Yeah, but nobody ordered rice.
Acting so tensed.
Louis, come on.
Rice with dirt in it, and bugs, and maggots.
Okay, but it's not the waiter's fault.
All right, Lou. No, it's not all right. What the heck is your problem?
Louis.
Oh my gosh, she needs to calm
Didn't
down.
know it was a mistake.
Hey, don't bring stuff that people.
Oh my gosh! Clearly not thinking straight at all. Poor waiter. Yeah, and he's completely drunk. Oh, what is this? What is he opening? Oh no, sure. It was bad. It was terrible. Can I get another nightmare? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They lucky they survived the shock. I was so scared they were gonna get bitten by the sharks in the first movie. This drinking thing is not gonna work. Ooh, could get a radio.
I'm gonna call Pete. He'll know what to do.
Don't call me.
I don't know why he's not accepting help from anybody. Is it like he's bad? Doesn't appear weak?
Look, I don't want you to call my brother. I don't want Pete knowing about it.
What? You had nothing to hide last night at the restaurant.
Yeah, you were.
Much to drink.
What is he doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is heartbreaking.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, you see what you were going to do?
I'm gonna have a baby. I'm 2 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm scared. Ever since you hurt your ankle, you're so angry.
I could understand. Because there's just so much going on in his plate, he's kind of in his own world, feeling what would this new information do to him.
If you don't get help somehow, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry.
I need more than sorry.
She needs change.
Narcosis therapy. Use high doses of sodium amytal and other barbiturates to help you sleep for 18 to 20 hours a day for several days.
Oh, okay. Would that help?
I'm sure that works gangbusters for some guys, but that just makes me want to double scotch on the rocks.
Everyone needs help at some point. Look,
Yeah, he does. He's not accepting it.
we've been heroes.
You're gonna have to put your pride aside.
I'm just the guy who did nothing more than survive.
There's a lot of people that would disagree with that.
They did a lot.
To take your humanity, and you wouldn't let me.
They really did. Trying to force him to change.
Now it's our job to help you get through this.
Yeah.
Bag.
Nothing, just got some foot powder.
Why is he lying? Oh my gosh. Okay, at least, okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry, Lou. I thought he was lying. I have a feeling that he also bought some alcohol. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is not right though, because yeah, this is not gonna end well.
Lou, it's the trouble in paradise. But I'm in a dream, you know?
I'm glad that he's finally talking to someone about it.
More dreams? About Watanabe.
I'm glad he's finally talking about this.
I thought I'd be able to forget everything.
It's not something easy to forget.
I heard that your plane went down. I told Mom, I said, if Louis can get his feet on solid ground, he's going to be fine. You just give him a scalp knife and a toothbrush. Take care of himself. A moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory, remember?
Yeah, I remember that quote. I forgot about it.
You have that kid, that's going to be the only thing inside that brain of yours.
No, it's not. It's not. I actually disagree with them. I think when he met his wife, the dopamine, the feeling of falling in love, everything, it was new, it was exciting. It gave his brain something new to think about. But I think he kind of suppressed his trauma and his PTSD a little bit, like swept it under the rug. And now with him and his coming up baby, yes, he's gonna have that fresh joy and excitement. It's something new. But again, it's just gonna sweep his PTSD under the rug. And I think it's gonna even make it worse because instead of dealing with it early and working through it early, he's gonna keep on burying it. So I don't think it's the best advice that his brother is giving him. Because even though I do think it's gonna give him joy when his baby's gonna come, just like when he met his wife, it gave him so much joy. It was a temporary type of joy. That new and excitement started to fade, and then the nightmare started coming and started drinking again. I think adding a baby onto this, you can suppress it a little bit, but having a baby and you're still struggling with getting addicted to alcohol, lying, PTSD, I think it's just gonna amplify things even worse now because he'll be doing all those things while there's a baby around. Yeah, so I don't think that's the wisest thing to say.
It's Cynthia.
Oh, he's naming it after his wife?
The best part.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was so cute.
Pleased as punch to have you in, Lou. Let's talk buttermilk.
This stuff buttermilk is new for me.
Why does the Torrance tornado want to be in the dairy business? You could work anywhere with that USC degree.
I'm pretty sure he didn't study in university, right?
Didn't graduate.
It's part of the price of going off to war.
I was under the impression that you had. Everyone in corporate has a college degree. I could. Well, how are you making ends meet?
Yeah, I was wondering that. I was wondering how is he paying rent and things.
When the army thought I was dead, they cut my mother a check for 10 grand.
Oh.
And well, came back alive. They let me keep it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
With Christ or Greater Los Angeles in a great revival campaign.
I like how we get in these little snippets, like radio talks about Billy Graham and the revival that's going on.
Drinking again? Says he isn't. Lie. Like saying he's out looking for work every day.
Oh my gosh, lying to your wife, you're not setting things right.
Told him you know the truth. I don't think it will make a difference.
Hmm.
Sorry, I shouldn't complain. Oh no, don't be. He had his own demons like Lou, but we faced them down together.
Yeah. Yeah, but this must be so hard. Louis
Hey, hi. This is a friend of mine. It's Fred Porter, and this is my wife, Cynthia. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I would also be disturbed.
What was that?
Oh, never mind. Just give me the checkbook.
Mm-mm. I'm feeling a fight.
What are you doing?
That's what I was going to ask you.
Mm-mm.
Don't embarrass me like this. Because I'm going into business with Fred.
What kind of business?
Yeah, what kind of business is this?
I'm gonna buy surplus trucks from the army, sell them to the Philippines. The auction's tomorrow, so I need to give him a check.
I hope he's not lying. Oh my gosh, he's lying. It's gonna cause so much
That
problems.
he's gonna take to the bank first thing in the morning.
Because now it's hard for me to even tell whether he's telling the truth or not. Like it's the whole boy guy's roof thing.
How much?
Like 3,000.
That's a lot of money, and they really don't have a lot of money.
Almost all the money that we have left in your life insurance.
Yeah, well, you gotta spend money in order to make money. We're gonna make plenty of money off this deal.
Why did he discuss this with his wife first?
But what do you know about selling trucks in the Philippines?
What do you want me to do? You want me to pump gas?
What's wrong with that?
Oh, yeah, I can see that now. Hi, I'm the Torrance
Oh my gosh.
Tornado. Why don't you come down? I'll fill her up. Maybe change the oil. Fat Sands. Now just give me the checkbook.
Oh my gosh, the way he's behaving is so scary right now.
No.
Thank you for standing your ground.
You don't need to tell me now.
Sure. He's not the same person.
That is my money. I am the one who died for it. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Drunk. You're drunk.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Enough with the same Cynthia in my beach routine. And you did not marry me because you thought that I would make a good gas pump jockey.
Oh my gosh.
I married you because I thought you were a good man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought it was just gonna be alcohol. What?
Hold our Bible.
Why would he have a gun?
Or she called you. Let's go. Coming home with me? I'll beat it, will ya?
Yeah, what is going on with you?
Well, what are you gonna do with this?
It's none of your business.
None of my business? Is this none of my business too? Huh? Round trip airfare to Tokyo? What are you and your little 38 planning a trip to Japan?
And then
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's not okay.
You're a drunk. Is this where you met your new business partner? You put up the G's and he puts up, what, another round of drinks?
stay out.
Yeah.
You should have known what you're doing since you walked out of that POW camp. You need help. You're not man enough to accept it.
Yes. He's not man enough to accept it at all. Like, that's what I've been saying. He
I'm more of a man than you will ever be, big bro.
Okay, now you're just okay. Stop pushing everybody away.
You never had them hold you down, stick a needle in your arm and pump you full of garbage until you almost died, and you certainly never had the bird punch you in the face over and over again until you almost.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I understand, but you need help. Why aren't you seeking help?
I see you. You on your nice clean ship with your nice clean sheets, eating your Wheaties.
He's gonna push everyone away.
Don't go back to the apartment tonight.
Yeah, don't, because you're gonna do something really dumb and really stupid. Yeah, trauma.
If you say,
Yeah, you made that promise. Oh my gosh, you're just outside alone like that.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad he did not go home that night though, because I felt like he was gonna make a big mistake if he did. Yo, I can't imagine the stress she must be in and the pain.
Go to hell.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So what about me, huh?
Yeah. Uh-uh.
When you come home reeking of with your, when you don't even come home at all.
I mean, you did tell him not to come.
I'm taking Sissy and I'm going to Florida.
you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go home to your parents? What? And tell them how stupid you were to marry me?
I can't take
Wow. Wow.
care of her and a drunk at the same time.
So what are you saying?
Wow. Is this
I'm saying I want a divorce.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was gonna be his wife that's gonna invite him to this.
You, there's nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Lou. I get your attention.
Mm.
I'm going out. I asked me to go to the Bible.
Hide your wallet.
Think about your baby. Think about your baby. Please. Yeah.
You could come too. It's supposed to be different. Not like the older rabbit shows. Maybe he could help you.
This is why I should bow down to God to thank him for what I
Oh my gosh.
don't get it. God is my enemy.
Oh my gosh. I'm very curious how they're gonna redeem him.
I know about the whiskey bottle in the toilet tank. I wanted it to sink. You can't have the life you had before the war, so you've given up on this.
Why? It's ruining everything.
On me, on Sissy, on your family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to Japan.
Yes, please don't go. Come on, go. Come on, go. At least the elevator works now. Is this supposed to be Billy Graham?
Tonight, our message is going to be brief. Now, I always say that. So I don't want you to get too hopeful, okay?
Wow. Oh, yeah, it's another hallucination. Because I was thinking now, why did this?
There's a lifeline, and that's the hand of Jesus to hold on to. I do not believe that any man can.
Yeah.
There are problems of sin and habit that cannot be solved without the person of our Lord Jesus Christ. Have you trusted Christ Jesus as Savior?
She must be thinking about him.
Please. I love you.
Aww, I'm guessing that revival gave her hope again.
And I will not divorce you.
Mm. That's nice.
You could leave Cynthia.
Staying with Lila. You and I could go together.
Yeah, come.
Please come with me. Say yes, dear.
Aww. Yay! Finally.
Good evening.
Not what you expected.
Yeah, I am wondering what he did
Have your
expect.
Bible. And we begin reading.
I guess because this is different. I don't know how. I think he was raised Catholic, so I guess this is quite different from that. Him getting distracted again. I wonder why he gets so distracted.
And when you stand before God on that great judgment day, you're going to say, Lord, I'm not such a bad fella. And they're going to pull down the screen. They're going to show the moving picture of your life. You're going to hear every thought that was going through your head.
That's a good point.
Every minute of every day and every second of every minute.
Wow. That's actually crazy to think about.
And your own thoughts, your own deeds are going to condemn you as you stand before God on that day.
Okay, at least he's focusing now.
There's a drowning man, a drowning woman, a drowning boy, and a drowning girl, all lost on the sea of life, not knowing which way to turn, but just looking for some type of hope for the future.
Feels as though this is really speaking to him.
I want everyone bow their heads and close your eyes.
I really hope that this is gonna really move him. Oh my gosh, where is he running to? Oh no. I like that she's comforting him. It must be so hard though.
Are you afraid?
Yeah, what is he afraid of?
It's not gonna hurt you. You're not happy the way you are. You want to change.
Junie says all heads bowed or whatever.
Yeah, why? Oh, is it what the Japanese used to say?
Wonder why?
Wow, I'm curious to see what he's gonna say.
And I went to those crummy, lying revivals. I kept my eyes open. So I got to see all the pickpockets stealing from the tills.
Oh my gosh, that's a horrible experience. Yeah, can imagine.
Is 15. She has her first boyfriend. He's a good looking kid. She brings him home one day and doesn't tell her to come through the door. There you are. Too drunk to remember that you're supposed to hide in the bedroom so that nobody sees you. Instead, you start showing him your notebooks. Naturally, the kid tries to get away, but you hang on.
Yeah.
Breathing alcohol in his face.
Yeah.
And your daughter, the light of your life. A little baby that you wouldn't let anybody else touch. She is so ashamed of her father that she wants to die.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Why doesn't he stop the suffering in this world? Well, that is the question that has mystified people from generation to generation.
Yeah, and I bet it has probably bothered him a lot too, with all that he went through.
I can see the star, and I can see the footprints of God.
I was wondering when the stars thing is gonna come in this movie.
What God asks of men is faith. You can't see him. You can't hear him.
I wonder if he's gonna start having, okay, what am I saying? But yeah, it requires a lot of faith.
And he says to each of us, if you suffered, I'll give you the grace to go forward.
He seems so skeptical. Oh my gosh.
You turn away from him. And let me tell you, brother, that's the most dangerous place to be. To sit there day after day and never accept salvation.
He needs help.
Hardening your soul day after day, night after night until it's too late.
That's exactly what he's been doing, holding on to that resentment.
That God cannot even reach into your heart of hearts and save you from yourself.
That's a good word.
Everyone to bow their heads. Close your eyes.
Yeah, this time don't run away. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he couldn't do it.
Don't leave.
Huh?
You can leave while I'm preaching, but not now.
I'm shocked that he actually spoke. I wonder if Billy Graham spoke in real life to him like this. Oh, that's very beautiful. Yeah, he made a promise to God. That's what I remember.
You saved me. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah. No, come on. You're gonna have to look the other way.
No.
Yes, thank you. We are done.
Look at me.
Look at me!
Yeah, finally needs to leave him.
This is it. God has spoken to you.
Aww. Yay.
If you save me,
Yeah.
I will serve you forever.
That was the promise. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna fall to his knees. Oh, finally. Letting go of that pride, the anger, the bitterness. I can't imagine her relief, honestly. I really can't imagine. We haven't seen him smile in such a long time. Wow. It feels strange to see him smile, but honestly. Oh, I'm so happy. Wow, he had so much. Oh, this is beautiful.
Kept me alive and through everything.
Mm-hmm. That's a miracle within itself. Because I'm glad he's finally recognizing the blessing it is that he gets to, stay alive to have a family. Lots of people did not get that. Oh, she must be so happy to have her husband back. Oh, it's so nice seeing him like this. Oh, I'm so glad to see things are finally. Oh, reconciling with his brother. The war's finally over. Let's go. So that was the 5 years ago. Now we're back to how it started. What if he's gonna forgive me?
Where's the bird? I'm pretty sure he's still alive. We will keep looking for him, Kath.
Oh, he became the captain. I wonder how. That's interesting. How? Or are they just calling him that?
Do me a favor. If she ever turns up,
Is he gonna give him a Bible?
you give him this for me.
Wow. This is how you know someone is changed.
Come to take a look at Matthew chapter 6, verse 14.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the one about love your enemies, those who wrong. I wonder. I'm gonna have to search.
If you forgive other people when they sin against you,
Oh, okay, never mind.
your heavenly Father will also forgive.
Oh,
It's okay.
wow, that's growth. That took a lot of growth.
It's over.
Wow, saying it's over. This is when you know someone's truly healed. Oh, somebody video recorded this. I wonder if they're gonna add this at the end. Nearly 40 years after World War One, more than suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, every man had to find his own path. Louis found profound peace. Yay! After his conversion, Louis never drank again. He began a new life as a Christian speaker, telling his story all over America from a grade school classrooms to establish victory. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. The bird was one of the most wanted. He was one of the most wanted World War II criminals in Japan. He remained in hiding for several years until he was granted in his effort to reconcile with Japan. Wow. Wow. Okay, the casting is good because Cynthia actually looks quite closely this.
Was an American war hero. He was 47 days on a life raft floating around in the Pacific.
That's crazy.
Began to drink when he came home, and he was confused and frustrated and mixed up in his life.
Yeah, we saw.
And he too wandered into that tent on Washington and Hill in Los Angeles and found Christ as his Savior.
Oh, beautiful.
He is the director of the Victory Boys camp for juvenile delinquents in Los Angeles.
I feel like in the movie they mentioned about delinquents, so she teased him, calling him
Giving his full life now, try to rehabilitate juvenile delinquents and lead them to a knowledge of Jesus Christ.
I'm glad he finally found a job and something so beautiful too. Nice.
Louis, we're delighted to have you with us tonight.
Aww, okay. It's cute.
Thank you, Billy. It was after the war, and with about $10,000 in back pay from 2.5 years in prison camp, and also collecting my life insurance for being dead, I became extremely selfish, cynical, and greedy until the wind was finally let out of my sail.
Watching this movie was so hard to see him like that.
Everything that I possessed outside of my wife and little girl. And it was then that my wife was able to persuade me into going down to that meeting.
God bless Cynthia, honestly.
I asked the Lord Jesus Christ to come into my heart and save me. And of course he did.
This is beautiful. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Aww. Aww. Wow. Louis and Billy Graham. Aww. Aww. Wow, he forgave his captors. Aww. Aww. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. Oh, the little girl. So cute. Wow.
So I have a chart, and all during the week they gotta pass everything voting, and I get them up on the top of the mountain, teach them glacier survival and rescue.
Wow, that's good.
Then at the end of the week, I show the kids, look at the things you've accomplished all week. They weren't easy. It shows that you can accomplish anything you want. Now you go back and finish your time.
Wow. Wow.
And then go back and get your high school diploma. That's the first big accomplishment of your life.
That's beautiful.
While I was still on my knees, my life changed in a matter of moments because I knew I was still getting drunk, and I knew that I forgave my guard, and I knew it was a miracle because I forgave the bird.
The big miracle.
And that was the first night. The first night in 2.5 years, I didn't have a nightmare,
Wow.
and I haven't had one since.
Praise God.
No matter who the person is, and I've had a few enemies even the last few years, and the only way I can forgive them is to pray for them, and that's what I do.
Wow, that's why God encouraged us to also pray for them.
The guy says, aren't you the guy that spent 47 days on the ramp? I said, yeah. He says, you're entitled to travel pay. A very efficient guy. He said, $7.60 a day times 47, made out a bill, mailed it to Washington, and a week later we got a response, and they said, request denied, reason, travel unauthorized.
Oh, that was so funny. Okay. I honestly think that's it. Wow, this movie was a roller coaster, just like the first movie. Wow, okay. Honestly, I was very intrigued how they were going to bring him to Christ because this was a lot of pain. We kind of got to see him deteriorate at the beginning. You could see he was kind of happy, he seemed alright, but you got those little glimpses. You know, every time he would be done speaking and talking about his experience, you see him drink. You could also see those hallucinations that he constantly had. And I knew that, okay, this is gonna get worse. Of course, it dialed down a little bit when he met Cynthia. He was in that, you know, love blues and everything. Okay, blues is sad. He was in that love high, yeah. And then he wanted to get into running, broke his foot, and you can kind of see things were going downhill from there. I could honestly understand why Cynthia hid the fact that she was pregnant because of all these things going wrong. He couldn't finish a degree. He was looking for a job. He had to pay for these bills. They were struggling to make ends meet, and he was drinking habitually. I can't imagine how stressful that must have been for her. And when he went off on her like that, when he started getting aggressive and things like that, things were getting from bad to worse. And honestly, it was scary. I did not like watching that. It was honestly painful for me to watch. I can't imagine how Cynthia must have felt during that time. And I honestly was getting to the point where I was like, how is he gonna redeem himself? There was so little minutes left of the movie, and I was like, okay, is this man even gonna redeem himself at this point? Because he's starting to get from really bad to worse. And when Cynthia said that she wanted a divorce, I was like, okay, this is over. And I was like, how can they get a divorce? Because I'm pretty sure they stay married. I mean, I never researched this, but I wouldn't think they would add this there. I mean, they could. I was very curious. But knowing that after that sermon, she forgave him and she decided to keep on fighting for a marriage, and she said that she loved him. She kept on being that person to help him to find a way out of this. The story that she gave him about, you know, the daughter, she brought a man in the home and everything. I believe that her helping him and being that vessel that God could use to bring him closer to Christ was honestly very beautiful and very inspiring, because that is a very hard thing to do. Like, what she went through is extremely hard, and I cannot underestimate it for by any means. It must have been so difficult. It must have been so overwhelming and so frustrating in the moment, because I can understand how she feels. You know, this man that you fell in love with who was so gentle, so filled with life, so filled with joy, is now going through this painful thing that he's not opening to you about. He's lying to you. He's getting aggressive. He's making mistakes, and he's making bad decisions. AKA, why did he have that gun and making shady businesses? But she had to persevere through those things, and I honestly admire her strength and I admire her commitment. I think a lot of people don't give enough kudos to these women for what they have to go through through. And it did pay off by the grace of God, and he did receive Jesus. And I think that was such a beautiful testament of that. Kind of got to see a little glimpse of how his life changed. He finally took away all the alcohol, and I loved how at the beginning we get to see him walking in Japan. I was so confused what he was doing in Japan. I was wondering, is he living in Japan? I was reading the description, he gets married. Does he get married to a Japanese lady? The parallel the end in the beginning. So at the beginning, you see him walking there and seeing these Japanese people, and I was so sure that he was gonna have so much anger and resentment towards the bird, and that he was gonna react very negatively towards that. But then it cuts, and then we kind of see him arriving in the US, and I was so confused. Then it mentioned 5 years earlier, so I was like, okay, what is happening? I was so confused what we're going to do, but honestly, it paid off so beautifully. I could have never imagined that they would have done this thing of he showing his forgiveness towards them, and honestly, that is so admirable. I had to forgive a number of people in my life, and none of them have ever beaten me and tortured me in the way he was beaten and tortured. I can't imagine how hard it must have been to forgive them. But we got to see that night he finally told the bird no, because the bird would often say, look at me, and would do whatever the bird would say, but the bird would hit him. But that confrontation shot and scene of him looking at the bird and saying no showed the change now. He was no longer gonna tolerate the bird being in his life. It was like if he was saying no to living this mess, living in this traumatic experience, living in this aggressive life, kind of shouting him away from his friends and family, which was so painful to watch because him and his brother had such a beautiful relationship. Him and his wife had such a wonderful relationship, and you could see how that was kind of going away. He wasn't as affectionate. He was speaking rudely to his brother, which he often, would play games with his brother and had such a wonderful relationship with his brother. But now we saw that he was kind of ruining all of that, even his relationship with his own daughter. And him saying no was saying no to all of those things, allowing the bird and these past experiences have so much authority and hold on him. And I like how even in that end sequence, when he was forgiving the soldiers, he kept on telling them it's over, because him and his brother had an earlier conversation. He was saying, is the war really over? And his brother's like, it doesn't feel like the war's really over, like it keeps on happening. And he was kind of holding on to it, all that bitterness, all that pain, all that, the trauma. He was still holding on to those thoughts, holding on to that pain, not fully letting go of his past. And then him going to those Japanese people and saying the war is over is him finally kind of releasing himself, finally realizing that no, that is gone. I'm not gonna stay in the past anymore. It was a painful chapter, and him finally accepting help as well. Another thing too is that I noticed he had this underlying bitterness towards God, and one of my theories for why he had that was because of his pride. Like throughout the movie, we keep on seeing that he has lots and lots of pride. Like he struggles asking for help. He sees it as weakness. He kept on saying things like, I can handle it. I can do it on my own. I don't need anyone's help. I don't need this. And he had a lot of pride. And his pride was ultimately his distraction. Like, what does the Bible say? Pride leads to distraction. And we could clearly see that in his life. And him kneeling. I like the fact that when he received Jesus, you kind of see him kneel down, because that's a symbol of humility or humbling yourself to someone. And I like the fact that we got to see him finally humble himself, finally admit that he needs someone to save him. Like the only time we got to see that, especially in the previous movie, was he did have that raft experience where he said that, God, if you would save me, I would dedicate my life to you. And here we kind of see himself humble himself to say that, no, I am weak. I do need help. I am a problem. I am a mess. And kind of allowing Jesus to finally someone to save him. And the ultimate doctor, the ultimate healer, the ultimate deliverer, Jesus himself. And I like the fact that we kind of got to hear Billy Graham mention that. One of the sermons, Jesus will heal your heart, he will heal your life will change. And he struggled surrendering to that, because he kept on pushing God away, because he still had so much bitterness and anger towards God. So he knew that God would offer that to him, but because his anger stuff was hardening his heart. And like the fact that I believe Billy Graham said it in the last sermon, or he was either telling him directly that, you keep on hardening your heart to God day after day, night after night. And we could kind of see that in him. He was hardening his heart. He knows that he needs help. He knows that Jesus is calling out to him. But instead of receiving him, you run away, walk away, saying, you know what, Jesus, I don't need your help. And we kind of got to see that final surrender to Jesus, which is honestly beautiful. Seeing him finally realize that, you know what, I'm going to receive Jesus and I'm going to ask for his help. That ultimate humility that he did by kneeling down like that. And we got to see that by surrendering and by kneeling down, his life began to ultimately change. I liked this movie a lot. It was, like I said, very difficult to watch at some parts. Some parts were a bit triggering, but I did like that I persevered through it to kind of see, okay, how did his life transform? How did his life change? And to see his interaction with his wife, his baby, and everything. He was put through a lot of stress, and honestly, he needed help. And I can't imagine having that level of PTSD, but I'm happy that he found that his salvation in Jesus. Like, even now in the ending credit, mentioned that that same night, you know, he knew he changed because he didn't want to drink anymore, forgave the captors, and even forgave the bird. And that's just something only Jesus could do. Only Jesus could help him in that time. Alcohol didn't help him, it made him worse. Lying didn't help him, it made it worse. Trying to fix things on his own made it worse. And I think that he was brought to his knees, realizing that he can't handle it anymore. Like I mentioned, his pride kept on saying, I can handle it, I can do it, I can do this, I can do this. He was finally realizing that he cannot actually do this, and he's gonna end up losing his wife, his kid, and his life if he doesn't hold on to someone that's bigger than himself and let go of that pride that he had within himself to persevere. This is something that I think the first movie looked very much like. This first movie looked very self-inspiring, like the kind of believe in yourself, endure in yourself. I was wondering, okay, where is the faith-based element? Like I saw it, right? With, what's his name again? His brain's name. I was about to say, I said his name wrong. Philip? Yes, I believe that's his name. Philip. We saw that a lot of it in Philip. We saw when he had that encounter ish, or when he made his vow to God, we saw kind of the faith-based element. But after that, when he was enduring all those torments and stuff, when he was holding onto the plank, it felt very much like himself. I didn't really see him leaning on God or praying or relying on God for strength. And I like that, because even though I don't like his experience, I like that because it showed how, even though it was, you know, he got pride. Like, I was able to do it by myself. God was not there. And I believe that's a conversation he actually had with his wife. It was either his wife or his brother at the beginning of the movie, where he says, you know, God, no, I think it was his parents. Yeah, it was when he just got saved. I think it was his mom or his brother. It was like, God didn't do anything for me. Like, he was my enemy. Or he kept on saying things like, you know, God, I didn't need to pray to God or anything. So he had a lot of pride because he felt like it was himself that kept himself alive. That's why I kind of like that in this movie, closer to the end, he admits, no, God was the one who kept me alive. It is just a miracle. This is something I kind of repeating throughout the movie. It was a complete miracle that he is alive. A complete actual miracle, because no one else in that circumstance, not a lot of people in that circumstance survived. There were some people who died by the first movie, you can see by the coal. There's some people who died by the plane crash. There's some people who died in the raft. He was kept alive, and it's a grace. He did nothing to deserve it. God just had grace on him. God just had mercy on him. And that's the beauty of grace. You don't do anything to deserve it. God just shows grace to whoever he wants to show grace. And that was a grace that he was kept alive to meet his wife, to have his daughter. If he wasn't kept alive, none of this would be there. His mother wouldn't be a grandmother. He would have never met his wife. His child would have never been born. And I like that he had to come to that realization and finally snap out of it, because he said, God did nothing for me. God's my enemy. And he realized that, no, actually, thank you, Jesus, that I'm actually alive. Why did you favor me out of all the people who survived? Out of everybody, why did I have to receive that much grace? And I like that he finally had to shift that mindset. He had to have that mindset shift and see God's grace and see God's favor and hand all over his life, versus when he kept on seeing, blaming God for everything. You know, he had that mentality of blaming God for this, blaming God for that. And because he did that, that's how the bird kept on showing up in his life. That's why he was having all those nightmares and things. But when he finally shifted to, no, thank you, God, for grace, and receiving God's love and his salvation, that's when his life started to change. So I liked noticing that. Another thing I really liked about the movie was its quality. I did notice this movie doesn't exactly feel like the first movie. I'm pretty sure it was probably directed by someone else or filmed by a different production company or something, because the first movie had a certain feel. Like, I knew it was around the same time-ish period, but it was very well made as well. It was pretty good, but this movie felt very different. It felt more indie, felt slightly lower budget. It was not terrible at all, but you could tell it was slightly lower budget. And I noticed the casting changes. I believe some people are the same, like maybe his mom. His mom feels like the same person in his dad. I can't think of anyone else, but a lot of the castings are not clear. Like that's what made me also believe it's lower budget, because a lot of the cast from the first movie were quite well-known actors and actresses, ones that I know from bigger productions. So I guess we couldn't get these people for this production as well, but that's okay. The one other thing I really liked, it was still good quality by the way, but another thing I really liked was the swing music. It really felt like the 1950s. I think the other movie, it was hard for me to exactly picture the time period. Like at times, like if somebody told me this was a movie, the time period is probably the time period is probably 2014. Okay, that's random. Probably not 2014, but it didn't really feel very olden day. It felt slightly modern. Like I knew it was that time period. Don't get me wrong, I knew it, but it felt very high end or something. This movie though felt like it's more closer to the time period. I think it was because of the choice of music, the swing music, 1950s, the hairstyles, the clothes and stuff. Of course, the first movie also had the exact same thing, but I guess because we're not focused on the people, and also because a lot of it happened in Japan, it wasn't the stereotypical American time period of the 1940s, 1950s. It wasn't that stereotypical time period. So I guess maybe that's why I struggled picturing it in that time period. But I believe this movie did it really well. I like the dresses. I like it felt like the 1950s. Let me say that, with a lot of the set design elements, the cars, the what are those? I forgot what it called. To play music, the disc thingies. I feel so bad for forgetting, but that because of all those things, right? It really showed off the time period for me, and I love the 1950s mainly because of the outfits and also because of the style of music. So it was really nice for me to see that, and it was really interesting. So I would like to hear your thoughts of this movie. I'm glad that we finally got to see the faith-based elements. And did you watch this movie? I now finally understand why somebody said this is one of their favorite faith-based films. The first one made me confused how they considered it faith-based, but if you see both movies together, then I fully understand how it's faith-based now. Like they both complete each other. Like in the first movie, I was wondering what is the second movie gonna be about, because everything felt, tied. There was no loose ends. Everything felt happy. But now this movie is good explanation of what happened afterwards. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, let's start a conversation. I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir, à bientôt. But it's what we're doing. It is what it is.